Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Double Jackpot. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and we're going to get into a Christopher Mitchell video. Before I start with these videos, these are to expose scammers trying to take money from really innocent people. So, in case you just click on one, in case you haven't seen them from the start, this is a video to tell you a little bit about scammers that use YouTube to take money from people. So, the two people that are doing this is a husband and wife team, the husband being a professional scammer his whole entire life, Christopher Mitchell. Then he has brought in his wife, Stacy Mitchell. But here's the deal. Let's talk about the last few videos, because we're not beating a dead horse. We're going someplace with this. So, plus it's my channel and I'm gonna do the content that I want to do. Because I get, I got my subscribers, I got 200 very great, good subscribers that leave me emails, comments, messages, text me. And, as long as you guys want the content, I'll always do the videos. So we talk about this guy. No doubt he's a scammer, trying to get money at all costs from people. His new videos, let's rewind. He went in, he was always in the high limit rooms, always flaunting and showing you this $50,000 in cash in the cash counter, always boasting on how great things were, how he makes $90,000 a month, how he does the little dry erase boards, shows you, isn't this better than a job? Christopher, you don't know what it's like to have a job because you've never worked and had any kind of, how do I say this, guaranteed money coming in each month. It must be hell living like you, not knowing what you're getting out of life. You have all the answers, you just don't know how to implement them in your own life. That's the problem with scammers. He can tell you everything you want to hear, but he's never done any of this stuff. The whole 3% book that him and his wife whipped out, total trash, garbage. It's you got to ask yourself, how do you do that? Are you going to do that in real estate? Are you going to do it in the marketplace? Are you going to do it on your job? How are you going to do it? Oh no, you got to go to the casino and gamble that. You got to go dig yourself out of holes. And first you got to even be in the area where you have casino gambling. That's why the book's a joke. I mean, before you can sell a book, you have to really have gambling in your area. If you're in an area like I don't know, out in the middle of the desert somewhere in Midwest, or like say you're in Phoenix. I don't know if they have casinos there, but if you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, in the middle of a cornfield, you get my point. North Dakota, I don't know. Casinos are everywhere, but I'm just saying it wouldn't be convenient for me because I'd have to drive 200 miles to a casino. It's not something I would want to do. Wouldn't want to do it anyway. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. Look, here's the deal. He's no longer doing this $90,000 a month, $50,000 a month. He's down to telling you, wouldn't $200 a day change your life? Wouldn't $30 a week change your life? He's saying the things that you want to hear. He just has no way to, get that to being something that you can do. So let's talk about the stuff he's at. He's not at the Bellagio. People have all brought this up to me. He's not at the Area. He's not at Caesars. He's not at a lot of these places that he once was. He's not at any of these places, and let's face it, he's always said the Bellagio was his home away from home. So, what's happened? Well, I don't want to give out any names of people, but some of the people have told me, look, he's probably been trespassed from these casinos, and a lot of y'all are saying, no kidding, So what's he doing? Is he did he take all those videos down because he didn't want the Bellagio and all these people to pull these videos up and look at them? Did he not want security to see them? I'm not really sure if that really matters, but you can see this guy's, he's just not going to shut his channel down for no reason. There was a reason, whether it was to get these videos down, to buy time from YouTube, but he's going to a whole different type. He's never gone downtown and really has frequent downtown. He's never gone to all these other places, and he's never played roulette. if you get right down to it, in the early videos he's done, he said he's known nothing about roulette. It's a stupid game, and he had no interest in it. He said the only game you can make money at is baccarat. That's it. Well, the problem with baccarat is when you start chasing, which all degenerates do, and let's face it, he's a degenerate. You start digging holes, and I mean, he doesn't follow any of his rules. I mean, he said he goes and he digs a hole for 1,000, then he goes another 1,000, another 1,000. This is a degenerate gambler, guys. Christopher, call Gamblers Anonymous. You definitely fall into that. And people, you look at his videos and you can see how much of a scammer he is. He's so insincere. He's so, I can't even put it into words. You just have to be able to see it. If you guys can't see it, it's hard to explain it. It makes me upset. You guys know what I'm saying, that understand what's going on. He's over there and he goes off of hype, trying to get you motivated, trying to lure new people in. I mean, everybody can really see. Before, there was only a handful of videos out there, and that guy, he's the leader. He's done an amazing job. He's number one by far. Makes a great video. No doubt that he's done all the hard work. And I'm just telling you, I've known this guy for 20 plus years, you know, through emails, through calls. I mean, he'll try to scam you on anything. If you ever had any interest in MLM and you dealt with him, I mean, he gets angry. You question anything, he just flies off the handle. He's got a bad attitude. He's just a user friendly. As long as you're someone he can use and get something out of, he's your friend. As soon as you catch wind or have any questions or pin him into the corner and ask him something, just as anybody would like to ask, he loses his mind, you know. He comes from don't question anything I say, just do and listen to me, which in today's world, in the high-tech internet world we live in, that doesn't fly anymore. We have too much information at our fingertips. You can see all the videos. He has more videos that show how him and his wife are habitual scammers, how they're trying to steal money from you guys. I mean, the people that got suckered into buying those little 2 sheets of notebook paper or whatever, the PDF file, wow, that was where he built his first bankroll. And then he just, you know, it got worse. And look, you just don't keep changing your strategies. The strategies don't change. There's nothing to change. The odds don't change in any of these games. None of these odds change. I don't care if you're playing baccarat, blackjack, roulette, anything. The odds don't change. The odds are what they are. You know, if you guys out there are looking for something to make money in and you just can't help yourself, I'm telling you, the best way where you can make a buck, and I'm telling you, I don't endorse it at all, is sports gambling. You know, you can at least make plays that are way more advantageous to you making money. I mean, like I said, I've never lost money playing games. You can just, between parlays, teasers, adjusting lines in sporting events, he uses the term martingale, getting out of it. I guess in sports gambling, you can use the term chasing a little. It could be martingale, but you're not necessarily doubling. You're playing units, money. It's a lot more money management. And you can somehow get mismatches, all kinds of ways in sports. Am I going to give you all picks and tell you what to do? Probably not, because I don't follow it enough. I do it as a recreation. I'm not in it to make a buck. I do it to make the game more interesting to me, because I can't really, as being a huge sports fan, I can barely watch the stuff on TV, watching these egos play the game. So, I mean, I don't really care to watch unless I have a wager on it. And like I said, my wagering is so limited, it's not even worth talking about. Like I said, I work too hard for my money to gamble it. I'm just trying to tell you, Christopher Mitchell's got to be trespassed from these casinos, because he's just not there. I mean, that's what he really loves. This guy, every casino, the Bellagio, the area, MGM, I think it was, a lot of these places, he just That's where he frequent. That's what his, that's what his thing is. I'm sure, and maybe the guy that, exposed him got him banned from those casinos. Good for him. He's done a hell of a job. My hat and do-rag go off to him. And I'm a big fan of him and the way he has stood up for these people that can't stand up for themselves. So I mean, you got to ask yourself when you see his videos how his bankroll and how his flamboyant and arrogant attitude, it's come back. He's really catering to the smaller gambler. I think he realizes when he was making those videos, $50,000 telling you how to do a bankroll. I think he realized, man, I can make way more money telling people how to do it in roulette instead of having to go to a high limit table, because let's face it, the table limits for baccarat can be extremely high. They can be extremely hard to get a seat at, and I think his marketing strategy is to go more into a roulette thing that takes really takes no brains. Not that baccarat did either, but I mean, baccarat, you got to put up a lot of money just to start. So, having said all that, ask yourself these questions. Why is he no longer at any of these places he loves and frequents? Could he have been trespassed against him? Why did he take his channel down? Is he getting rid of all those videos? He might have had some infringements on him. He might have, filmed it from the inside. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Something's definitely in the works. He just didn't, stop doing this to do it on his own, to take a mini break, to take these vacations, So there's all kinds of little things, but just look, do not trust Christopher Mitchell. Don't buy his books. Don't send him any money. If you're watching this for the first time, realize there's a zillion videos out there that tell you stay away from this character. Don't lose your money. In the times we live in, it's way too hard you work way too hard to give it away to a scammer. And if you give it away to him and his wife, you're just throwing it away. You're not getting it back. So guys, like and subscribe. Ask yourself the obvious questions. Why isn't he at these places anymore? Why is he leaving this $50,000 to $90,000 a month gig that he had playing baccarat? Why is he playing low limits? Why does he not show you big bets when he could show you online in front of his home and on his computer online? Why doesn't he show you that? Because he knows how to show you just enough for you to try to believe in being a sucker to his scams. Guys, I've told you everything I can. I'll answer the other questions that y'all have emailed and sent out to me. In the next video, I'll talk about cryptocurrency and what I think he's up to next. But look, just a little teaser for the next video. Why isn't he doing any of those videos? Cryptocurrency, that's crazy. That's a volatile, crazy thing to try to predict. That's a long-term buy and hold, and you got to ask yourself these questions. Where's it going? Does anybody know? Not really. Everybody's got their own opinion. But anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.